Beautiful people, it's me, Pamela, on my YouTube. Cho, no, what's the T? Siyahlazia. Lalela, what happened at High Court today in the Senzo Meyiwa trial? Listen, that's a sabotage in another level I've never seen. It's just like, you know what? Gwabini was exposed and the state is like, what? And you know what's crazy? It is. Brigadier Bangani who brought those people there. And because my thing is that why engaboshwa yini? Fanele kuboshwa nina abangani bakhe babini kuthiwa bayigebengu zemgulukudu. They judge hayo bese bekude for lawyer 101. I'm like, what's going on there? They fetched them right inside the court. Really, guys? Wow. You know what? Most of the stuff that Gwabini said there on record, whether you unalive his friends or you arrest them, it's not gonna help at the end of the day. You have been exposed. And the state, guys, their case is not doing well. So they're obviously going to try a lot of things. And that's intimidation at its best. That whole thing, Jayoguti, Abangani Gwabini, they are arrested in courts. What was that, guys? I'm just like, Brigadier Gini, that they need to stop it. They need to stop those people. They need to go to Madlanga. Actually, no, you know when Rata was told by the interpreter Oguti Ene Abantu Gwabini, they're being taken, and Gwabini actually did say something about that. Rata didn't care. It's like, are they being taken or arrested? Like, Masamayenzi party, no Baloi, and they know about it. That arrest. That's just my thing. Most of us, they're acting now. They're acting up like, no, we don't know. Really, did they take them? The present in the courts, I promise you.
In his statement that he was in the end section of the hostel. Yeah. That's when there was an objection from Advocate Nisi.
Yeah, what was the objection?
And indicated that the statement hasn't been proven.
Yeah, is that actually the objection, Mr. Nisi? Because I see on some of the heads here. Is that not your objection? You said he must prove the statement. And if he doesn't know how to prove it, you'll assist him. You remember your words?
That was the gravamen of the...
So we are here on the basis of him proving the statement. Is that not what we are here about here?
Well, indeed, my lord. And we agreed that we will then provide or compile the heads of arguments on this point. And we then agreed on a timetable for the filing of the heads on this point.
After the court had ruled that the state must prove the statement, we were expected that the state will then proceed and abide by the court's ruling, my lord. For indulgence, my lord.
Okay. Yes, Mr. Gordon.
As a court, please, my lord, as we have intimated that the state was in the process of cross-examining Mr. Zungu, and when we asked him as whether he was sleeping in the S section of the hostel, he confirmed. And when we asked him as whether in the statement did he not provide an address which indicates that his address is in the N section, there was then an objection by his counsel and indicated that his statement has not been proven.
Yes.
And we then said we'll compile heads of argument on that point, and this is where we are, my lord.
Okay.
Yes. We have indeed compiled heads of argument, my lord, and in paragraph 1.1, we state that the state is seeking to cross-examine Mr. Sifiso Gwabini Zungu, and we are going to use the word Gwabini throughout, and for the simple reason, my lord, that is commonly known by that name, and in cross-examination by counsel for the defense, they also referred him by that name is not out of any disrespect or anything, my lord. We seek to cross-examine him on his extracurricular statement, which he made in terms of Section 204 of the Criminal Procedure Act. And in paragraph 1.2, we mentioned that Gwabini has been called as a defense witness on behalf of accused number 1. And in paragraph 1.3, we point out that the defenses for accused number 1 is objecting to the cross-examination of Gwabini, are going to use the word Gwabini throughout, and for the simple reason, my lord, that is commonly known by that name, and in cross-examination by counsel for the defense, they also referred him by that name. Is not out of any disrespect or anything, my lord. We seek to cross-examine him on his extracurricular statement, which he made in terms of Section 204 of the Criminal Procedure Act. And in paragraph 1.2, we mentioned that Gwabini has been called as a defense witness on behalf of accused number 1. And in paragraph 1.3, we point out that the defenses for accused number 1 is objecting to the cross-examination of Gwabini on his extracurricular statement on the basis that the statement has not been proven.
Sorry, about the interpretation. Do we interpret this document after all the arguments have been traversed? Okay.
We mentioned, my lord, in paragraph 1.4 that Gwabini was initially on a list of state witnesses for the state, but he was not called as a witness. And we mentioned, my lord, that the reason why he was not called as a state witness was mentioned by Brigadier Gininda, the investigating officer in this matter, as follows, as seen on the record of the 6th of June 2025 at page 75. Mr. Gininda, I'm going to say it with utmost respect, but I will say it as it is. During the consultation with the state, he indicated that he was fearful of his life. My lord, on the issue that the statement of Gwabini has not been proven, or the challenge that the defense put to the state that the statement of Gwabini must first be proven.
Witness has just drawn my attention. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
There are people who were in my company, my lord, and that were seated here, and then they've been now taken by the police, so I'm not sure as to what is happening.
Now.
Just now, my lord. They took them and went right around with them.
So will I intervene? Are they arrested or are they taken? Which is which?
Asazi-ke ukuthi mhlambe bayaboshwa labantu noma-ke bayathathwa nje.
Yikho ngibuza ukuthi kathi kwenzakalani.
That's why I'm asking this court as to what is happening with that.
I don't know.
Inkosi yenkantolo ayazi yona.
Is it please the court?
Yeah.
May I request an indulgence just to find out as to what is happening?
Yes, yes.
My Lord, may I also be excused?
Excused?
No, to attend to the
I see.
situation. I'm coming back.
Yeah, I shouldn't Senzo. When you say you was excused, you mean you are walking out of the proceedings?
No, not at all.
I see. Okay.
I'm abandoning the
Oh, that's fine.
Don't know what is going on.
No, go and check. I'll sit here.
To the
There's
developments, ma'am.
somebody being arrested. Research. Mr. Zungu says these colleagues or friends, they were removed by the police. Is that not so?
The council is back. I wonder if we can then proceed.
Is it please the court?
Yeah. But at the same time, I see it's almost time for the normal short adjournment.
Yeah, what was happening, Mr. Minister?
There are some developments, my lord, around the case which are not worth mentioning on the record. We would have actually also approached the court with a request that we adjourn. So we try and deal with those new developments with our clients and then take it from there, my lord.
What developments are those?
As I'm saying, my lord, they are not worth mentioning on record.
But they are worth this court adjourning,
Most certainly, my lord.
and they are not worth it. But they are still worth it so that the court must adjourn.
It's an indulgence that we're requesting.
Hello?
It is an indulgence that we are requesting because we need
Yeah, but
to...
I must know what's happening because I don't know what's happening.
As I'm saying, my lord, there is something...
What is something?
It's a new development.
Have they arrested somebody? The police?
My lord,
Have they arrested somebody?
I would prefer, my lord, not to say anything on record with regard to this new
No,
development.
you must say it on record. Because here am I, I'm sitting here. I don't know what's happening, and you want to adjourn.
In any event, my lord, it's already tea time.
Then,
It's time for a short
I can
adjournment.
sit through tea time. What's the problem? Mr. Nunal, what's happening?
Unfortunately, my hands are tied, my lord.
What's happening?
As my colleague is indicating, my Lord, that there are new developments
What developments?
which we wouldn't want to place them on record for now. We have to take instructions.
This court can adjourn without knowing why I'm adjourning. Have you ever heard of such a thing? Here is a judge sitting, and then he's told there are developments. When the judge asks which developments, we would rather not mention them.
Because I want to take instructions from my client.
Yeah, you can take instructions.
It's going to take some time.
Mr. Ramsipi, what's happening?
As the court pleases, my lord, the furthest I can take it to is to say, once we have consulted our clients, then we can come to chambers and keep the court in the loop as to the
There's
developments. ma'am.
somebody being arrested. Research, Mr. Zungu says these colleagues or friends, they were removed by the police. Is that not so, Mr. Zungu?
Yes, they went out with the police, my lord.
Yeah, so what's the secret about?
It's not a secret, but it's way beyond that, my lord. It's something that we can ventilate.
So somebody died?
No, not really, my lord.